Hi everyone, from very close, because I'm gonna be talking about a human being. I am a human being, so you can see, because I've spent some days now within, and some very interesting informations for you in this video about human being, which we are. And we cannot be forgetting that. And all the aliens and all the creatures that came to Earth, they first were putting informations in the water and everywhere within and in women and in human bodies, in DNA, to remember that we are human beings, and human beings are the consciousness of the planet. We are here. We are the consciousness of the planet. I asked today my 5-year-old daughter, what is the best thing in the world? And she said, me. And that's so amazing, you know, it just fits in this video so much, because self-awareness, me, it's the best thing in the world, you know. Imagine you are a rock or you're some animal and you are just experiencing yourself without understanding that you are you know. So this self-awareness is the best thing in the world, you know, being human. And then I was also in the bathtub, and I remember myself coming to Earth and being in that water in the womb of my mother. And I remember myself being so happy I'm human, you know. So this is the best thing in the world, awareness of itself, you know. And who is the one that, what is it that is aware of me? You know, what is it that it's watching it? Okay, we're gonna look in it, you know, because a human being is created from spirit, soul, and body. And I looked at the etymology of these words. And so I will bring you some information. Who might be the one who's watching it, you know? It can be the mind, the ego in the body. Because I found out that the origin of the word body very far comes from word bev, which means to be awake and observe. It's amazing, no? So it's probably placed in the body, this awareness. To be awake, observe, you know? And also very similar word to the body. Body is figure or future. So the body is the future of us, you know. So the body gives us this consciousness of the planet, you know. It's happening through the body, and that is the future, you know. That it's all that is, the best thing in the world. That it's all the reason why we are here, to experience in the body. But we are not only the body, we are human being, and that is also from spirit and from the soul. And soul, the word soul originally comes from soul, and it's the immortal principle in the man, you know, in the human being. It's the immortal principle. And then we have a spirit. And that is from spirare, breathe, you know, the breath of God. So that is the God principle in a human being. And we are made all of those three. The spirit, the soul, and the body. And that makes the human being. And there's this big mega mind, which is ruling it all. And we have the mind within in the body. And what is it for in a practical life? Let's say we are having discussions in the situations that are happening in my life. All three of us, me, myself, and I. The spirit, the soul, and the body. You know? So if you are aware of those, that we are compilated from it, then you can find yourself or yourself and I, and you, and yourself and I, you, yourself and I, and have a chat, you know? It sounds crazy, but it's happening, this chat in these parts of us. I see myself where I feel good, where my body feels good, if my soul feels good, And if the spirit feels good in it, we all three of us, we are having chat. The body is the one that has the desires, and the soul is always in peace. And when the soul is not in peace with our desires, it disconnects. And we are disbalanced. And we are more like the body. And so we are having chat, where do I feel good? If my soul feels good in it, in the situation, if my body feels good in the situation, and if also the spirit feels good in it, the principle, the God principle within me, And God only knows one word, and it's yes. So the spirit is always agreeing. So it's more like bring the spirit in it. The soul and the spirit and the body is like an energy vibrating on some frequency. That the soul is experiencing itself through the spirit and manifesting in the body. So we are having chat, all three of us, in the normal situations that brings life, and that I'm creating. The mind is creating. My mind is creating it or created it. And when I don't know, I go within and I have this chat, me, myself, and I. Yeah. So that's all I think I wanted to share with you about this. We are human beings. These three things: soul, spirit, and body. And that's what we are. So let me know if you have some questions about it. Because questions bring answers.